Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you're looking to save a lot of money on your build projects, stick around. Hopefully I have a few tips and tricks for you that will help you out. In this episode, we are installing our gable ends. It is the T111 wood. You can see right here, it matches my house, which I'll show you here in the video, kind of what the gable ends of my house look like. And that was kind of the goal with this project, is we wanted the garage to really match the house as well as we could. We didn't want it to look like it was an afterthought and just somebody slapped up a pole barn in the neighborhood. So the goal here today is to get up at least the biggest piece of wood up there that I can get. And one of the things that I learned, it wasn't on a video, it was a friend of mine who's kind of a DIYer as well. And when you're working alone and you're trying to work on the gable ends, this T111 is pretty heavy plywood. So what we did here was we struck a line that is to the bottom of our soffit, our fascia board, and chalked it all the way across to the other side, so we know we've got a good level line here. And then my friend gave me the great idea of tacking a 2x4 up here so I can lift this board up and get it into place and rest it on that 2x4, and then I can throw some tack nails in it. I can move my big ladder over and then work up at the top towards the peak of the house. And this is a 412 pitch, so you can see here on this T111, hopefully, that for every 1 foot we are going to drop 4 inches. So we've got essentially a 4-foot wide sheet, dead center here, 2 foot to this side. We're going to lose 8 inches, so we trimmed off 8 inches here, 8 inches on this side. Hopefully you guys can see that. But that is the pitch of the roof, and we're going to try to match that. Now the cool thing about this is these cuts don't have to be pristine, they don't have to be super clean, because it will all be hidden with soffit. So we're just trying to get the pitch as close as we can, but this is the heaviest piece, so that's the challenge just for today. We're losing daylight, but this, where we're at right now, has been about 3 weeks, and I only work, you know, in the evenings, in the weekends when I can. We were rained out last weekend, so couldn't do much, but we were fortunate. The guys were able to get the felt on the roof, and the roofers came yesterday and got all the shingles on to match the house. So everything is kind of dried in for the moment, but I need to get this up so I can start working on the soffits and everything. So that's kind of my goal this weekend, is to try to get the gable ends done, and hopefully some of the fascia, the aluminum fascia that we put on here, and some of the soffit. So at least getting it cut and stuff so I can work on it over the next few days and try to get it before it really gets too cold and too crappy out. So that's the goal for today. Stick around. Hopefully you can learn something here. If you got any questions, hit us up in the comments. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and it's free, so thanks. Okay, trying to figure out how I want to do this here. Now, one of the things that I need to do is I need to make sure that I give myself enough room on the bottom of this that I can get my Z channel, slide it underneath there without any problems. So I need to give myself enough room at the bottom here. So I think I'm going to try to just tack a few nails about halfway up, hopefully, but we shall see how this goes. But the nice thing about this is my 2x4 is right on my chalk line here, and so yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. This thing is not light. Okay, now we got it. Oh. Oh, look at that. Dead center. Look at that fit. Yes. Man, I don't even really need to stick a nail on there. What a great idea. When you're working alone, it's little things like this that really help you out. Let's get a couple nails in this baby. The nice thing about this is I know it's level. We put a level on this. We're right on line with our chalk line. And now I can go up, tack everything up top. It's looking great. Okay. That's good. I can tell you this was very stressful thinking about how I was going to accomplish this, but I am super excited because I think I can get this side done in the morning. Okay, now all I'm doing is I'm going to take this 2x4 down, so I can slide it over and work on this area. So hopefully you guys can see how I did this before we lose daylight. And I did not see this on any channels. I'm not saying that it's not out there. But my friend, who is a really good friend, suggested this. So, take that back. If he was a really good friend, he would be out here helping. No, I'm just kidding. So, man, we are I want to get this perfect right there. perfectly level. Now I can measure and get my next section cut and fit. Okay, the cool thing about this is the only measurement that I really need to take here is the height to my corner up there to here. So actually I need to move my ladder over just a little bit. But I know that with these boards being 4 foot wide, that my fall will be essentially, we're going to go 4 feet across, and since we are 412, we're going to lose on 4 feet, we're going to lose 16 inches. So this is the only measurement that I really need right here. Sorry, let me get my glasses on because I don't see very good up close. But this is the only measurement that I need. So I will take this from the corner of the new sheet. Get on there. Boy, if anybody has any tips on measuring, I would love it. Right there. 45 and a, I'm going to call it 45 and a soft half. 45 and definitely a soft half. Okay, 45 and a soft half. And then we're going to take off. So we will cut off that down here, and then we will measure down 16 inches. We will chalk the line and then just rip that off, and we should be good to go. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you've learned anything here, if it's helped you out, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. But I'm running out of daylight, so I'm gonna kind of maybe take the time to rip this piece and maybe get it up there, I don't know, but we're losing daylight, so I don't want to put myself in danger getting up on these ladders, cleaning up equipment, stuff like that, but I appreciate y'all.
Sometimes I really wonder why I fool myself again and again, 'cause I sit here crying when you're out with someone else.